Hi, I'm Marie LaCour, and I'm going to share with you my top 10 neuroscience finds of the season. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn. Beginning with number 10 on our list, we have you ever wondered why brain imaging is so important in psychiatric research? Well, fMRI, functional magnetic resonance imaging, can identify biological characteristics. In fact, with advanced technology and machine learning, scientists at UT Southwestern are using imaging techniques to identify biomarkers of depression to predict the outcome of treatment. So what does this mean exactly? Well, it means that there is potential for more robust prescribing by reducing the trial and error associated with prescription drug treatment of depression and other psychiatric disorders. Moving on to number 9 on our list. Does perception trigger an inflammatory response? Can the mind-body connection generate disease as well as suppress it? Well, in this study, researchers show that the brain can store and retrieve specific immune responses. The findings suggest that potential of inhibiting insular cortex neurons activity as a means of suppressing peripheral inflammation. Number 8, open source initiatives are creating opportunities to increase research coordination. And going back to number 9, any of the data sets from this study can be seen here. Thanks to the open source initiatives, which leads us right back into number 8. Thanks to Clinica and other open source software platforms, the aim is to make clinical neuroscience easier and more reproducible. Additionally, Clinica provides tools to convert public neuroimaging datasets focused on neurodegenerative diseases such as dementia. Number 7, mechanisms associated with performance and speed. Want to know how fast you are? Ask your reticular spinal neurons. In this study, researchers used optogenetics coupled with functional anatomy of zebrafish to demonstrate that the spinal sensory feedback enhances speed and stabilizes posture. Number 6, virtual reality of rats in maze relays insights on learning and hippocampus neurons. The VR report that dendritic firing rates are linked to plasticity and hippocampal multiplexed tuning. Number 5, the influence of the sense of smell, the olfactory system, as an indicator of warning response in association with motor neuron integrity. By using electrophysiological measures from the olfactory bulb and measures of body movement, the study indicated that early beta activity is linked to preparatory motor response in the motor cortex, which is associated with avoidance response. So the next time you smell that funky smell, it might be a warning for something more. Number 4, can non-environmentally stimulated music imagery be associated with neural responses reflective of music reward? The human brain will hear music voluntarily in the mind during musical imagery. That's been an established study for a while now. This study reveals that neural signals record and transmit music sounds and melodic expectations during both listening and imagery. Further mapping of this type of research could provide a more robust illustration of the relationship between listening and imagery signals. Number 2, influences of early life stress on the frontolimbic circuitry. The researchers proposed a framework that may predict how heterogeneity and stress exposure influences circuitry and cognitive health. Our number 1 of the season. With the aid of 2-photon calcium imaging, researchers were able to simultaneously observe neuronal activity in the motor cortex while mice adapted to changing speeds on a computerized running wheel. Over the 2-week time frame, neuronal connectivity improved performance, motor deficits, and anxiety decreased. The study suggested that treadmill motor training was also associated with a 20% longer lifespan. Wow, so if someone said you could live for 20% longer, would you hop on that treadmill in the corner flexing fast? I think so. Well, I don't know about you, but I love neuroscience. In summation, the mission of understanding the complex command center of the central nervous system, called the brain, is a collaborative undertaking of interdisciplinary fields, which will help humans improve brain health, treatment, and fight disorders of the brain. Let's continue to support neuroscience and diversity in neuroscience initiatives. Thank you for your time today. Marie LaCour.